you announcing your partnership with TBS for your own show?
For real. I don't know. I don't think TBS will probably ever want to work with me again, which kind of stinks. It's funny too, because this whole thing was actually originally supposed to be an advertisement for the video, if you guys haven't caught on to that by now. So if you watch the videos that all three of them that got deleted, I specific, like if they were still up, you could rewatch them, and see what I'm talking about.
When did they get deleted? Recently, right? I watched them all 2 weeks ago, I think. I got sent into the loop of all of them.
Yeah, they all got deleted, all three of them, when I was on the show. And I mean, understandably why, I guess. Like, I signed a contract that says I had to get the producer's information, like the producer's like approval before posting anything behind the scenes. So I see why YouTube took them down. Like, their YouTube was in the right for taking them down, I guess. But if you do watch all of the videos, though, it is an advertisement for the show, is at least what I was going for. If you watch my performance, I walk out on the slack line, and then it cuts. So it's like, yo, like I had this whole buildup of what it took for me to get on the show, and then right before the performance, I cut it. So it's like, I wanted the audience to feel like an emptiness in their stomach, you know, where they're like, oh, I want to see what he did. So how do you fill that hole? You go and you buy a TBS subscription, you watch the show. I did that with pretty much all the acts. I never gave away any secrets. All I did was I showed, this is the work it took for me to get here. Now, if you want to, like, you just did like 20 to 30 minutes of work watching my video, you don't want all that to be gone to waste. So what are you going to do to fill that emptiness in your stomach? You're going to watch the show. So that was the whole thinking of it. And the whole time the TV show is talking to us like, hey, let's get ways for you to promote the show. Like let's think of ways, like let's get pictures and stuff out. Like let's see if you can make like videos about it. And all of the contestants are putting out all these content, and they're getting like 100 likes on Instagram, like, and you're putting out 500, 600 views on YouTube. Right. And I'm like, this is never going to get the show the attention it needs. I'm going to like make this crazy thing that like, oh, I'm going to be like, I mean, I guess everything is based in reality. Like,
yeah. Well, now they're
alligators.
Yeah. But now they're like fucking you up because you did something different, even though yours was like harmless, but because they're being parodied, now they're fucking butthurt.
And I've been thinking about it a lot, and I think where the problem comes from is I just don't think TBS realizes that what I'm doing is a parody. I think they're taking every single thing I say seriously, which if you do that, I can see how my videos could be offensive. I'm like, so I feel like, so for example, like there was this one joke I made where I'm like, Bert's like, are you doing what if you're doing in your next run, like what's your performance gonna be? Is it gonna be bigger? And I'm like, if the TV show lets me do what I want, it's gonna be huge. And Bert's like, well, you heard it, I'm one of the executive producers, looks like you're doing it. But like obviously he has to say that for the show, because he doesn't want to be like, oh, you can't do your idea, Bet, you know, like obviously he has to say that. I pitched him the idea is ridiculous and like I guess unsafe. So the TV show of course says no. Like the TV show's in the right, I'm in the wrong, and I know that. But the way I frame it in the video, I'm like, you broke our pact, Bert. Like we made a pact together, and so I'm gonna buy the taters anyways because I don't break pacts and stuff. And like it's like obviously we didn't make a pact. Like you said it because you had to for TV, and I understand that. Like if you take it seriously, I could see how you could think I'm actually mad and want to go to war with TBS. But it's a parody. I'm trying to be funny and make a big scene so people will watch my videos. So then people go and watch the TV show. That's the whole reason I'm doing this. And then TBS is like, and then it was working. People were like, oh, I want to watch the TV show now. Like I never watched anything on TBS, but this is the one time I watched the Go Big show. I'm like, yes, my plan's working. And TBS calls me like, you have to take the videos down or we'll sue you.
Bro, you want to be honest?
I don't get it.
I've never heard of them before you. I never heard of the Go Big show. I fucking have never watched anything on TBS, and I literally looked that shit up because of you.